Sinai Desert, or a medieval monk, or a modern fighter pilot or astronaut. That we are not alone is no longer in doubt, but at present that still remains an inference rather than a proven fact. There are many powerful institutions that would balk at recognizing such proof, even if a landing did occur at the Pentagon on primetime television. The risk of destabilizing organized government and religion would be too great, and the risk of advanced technology falling into the wrong hands would be even greater. In that event, who is to call the shots on whether proof exists or not, especially if key evidence is to be concealed or confuted? If we cannot expect official and honest recognition, then maybe only the people can decide on the basis of the evidence that is placed before them. Maybe the much-criticized New Age culture is the only way to combat the clandestine secrecy that certainly surrounds this subject. We owe the few reliable researchers like Timothy Good a huge acknowledgement, because they keep the record of this phenomenon, which may be all that we can do, and they get it into the public consciousness. I greatly admire the quality of his books and his perseverance, and I strongly suspect that the real value of his work will only be fully appreciated in years to come. Jonathan Kaplan is a well-known lawyer practicing in London and has acted in many high-profile cases. He was appointed a Queen's Counsel in recognition of his standing in the profession. He has been interested in ufology for over 40 years. Introduction. Aliens have landed on Earth, infiltrated British and American nuclear missile sites, and sabotaged weapons, according to U.S. Air Force officers, declared the Daily Telegraph in 2010, citing an extraordinary press conference held at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C. 6 retired officers and 1 former non-commissioned officer claimed to have gathered witness testimonies from more than 120 military personnel, revealing the infiltration of nuclear sites by aliens as recently as 2003. In some cases, nuclear missiles supposedly malfunctioned while a disc-shaped object hovered nearby. "We saw this thing. It was coming right at us, and was as low as the car and huge," reported Bruce and Priscilla Wetherill in January 2012, 2 years after an incident which had occurred between Gainford and Barnard Castle, in the Teesdale area of England's northern Pennines. "It was very frightening," admitted Priscilla. "Bruce kept driving, but we both ducked down, expecting it to hit us. I thought, this is it. We've had it." Described as saucer-shaped, dark on top, but glowing underneath, and soundless, the object also had steel-like tentacles hanging down. At the last moment, it lifted up and narrowly missed the car before disappearing into the sky. The couple expected the car roof to have scratches, but none could be seen. "I'm a realist, but I know what I saw, and it was unbelievable," said Mr. Wetherill. "If I lived to 200, I would never see anything like it again." The couple came forward 2 years after the event, following the spate of sightings in Teesdale. Roy Shaw did not believe in aliens, ghosts, flying saucers, or anything he could not touch or explain. That is, until 2010, around the same period as the Wetherills' experience. At about 21:30, on February 6th, he encountered a large craft of unknown origin while walking his dog in Fear Park, Exmouth, Devon. The object was round in shape and about 30 feet in diameter and 100 feet long, with blue and red flashing lights on its perimeter, and it appeared to land at the top end of the park by the bowling green. He described to a local reporter, Becca Glidden, "My dog started to growl when what I can only describe as a